Yo, what's up guys? Got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And sorry for the dude that battled me. I told him that I would upload it a couple days ago, but just got really busy with school and but luckily I got a snow day today, so that's good. So I use this opportunity to upload the battle. And I got a battle here with Steve. Steve, thanks for having this battle with me. And I decided to lead off with my Deoxys, try to get up some hazards, even though he does have the Escadrille, which could potentially rapid spin them all the way. Seeing as he does have like 9 tails and Dragonite, getting up stealth rocks would definitely be beneficial for me. And here you go for the flamethrower just to get off some damage on Deoxys. It actually does a pretty good amount, but it is in the sun, so I'm not sure exactly what item that 9 tails is holding. Could be choice, could just be, you know, leftovers, but seeing as he decided to attack me, probably going to be more offensive. And right here I decided to go out into my Rotom to just kind of scout a little bit more to see what it's gonna do. And seeing as how he goes for the flamethrower again after my Rotom has been switched in, I'm gonna assume that he's choice, and I'm gonna volt switch out into my Charizard. That way I can make it evolve and I would be 4 times resistance against the flamethrower. But actually predicting his Heatran to come in, because it can resist both my stabs, I actually decided to double switch out into my choice banded Terrakion. And sorry about that. And he decides to switch out, but not into his Heatran. Decides to switch out into his Escadrille, which I thought would, you know, was good for me either way. But it actually turns out that his Escadrille is choice Scarf, and I was not expecting that at all, because it's not common at all. Because usually if you want Escadrille to be faster, you just, you know, get Sand Rush and Sand. But I guess in this case I can't, you know, can't knock him for it because it worked. But seeing as how it's obviously Scarf, I send in my Breloom, and I know that I can get off a free Spore and potentially put something to sleep. And here he decides to use Gastrodon as sleep fodder, which is fine with me. And it actually ends up helping me in the long run, as you're going to see later in the battle. And I didn't say this about this team, but this team has a Crawdaunt on it, because I wanted to try out Crawdaunt and see how powerful it was. And after this match, I won't ever underestimate the power of Crawdaunt. And he's gonna decide to switch out here, and I know I get up a free, free Swords Dance. And here I guess he switched in, maybe thinking that he could get off a rapid spin or something before he died. But actually I'm just gonna end up going for the Mach Punch to take him out. It is a +2 stab technician boosted Mach Punch, and super effective, so he had no hope of living there. Maybe he just wanted to fodder it off to get a free switch in into something else like his Scizor. And here I assume that he would Mega Evolve and then U-turn out. So I would decide to get off some damage on that Scizor so I can hopefully sweep with Crawdaunt later on. But he doesn't Mega Evolve, but he does go for the U-turn. And as you can see from the damage, he probably would have killed me if he did Mega Evolve, assuming that he is Mega Scizor, which I still think he is. And you know, thanks to those Stealth Rocks I got up earlier, his Dragonite will not have his multi-scale up. So I just decided to sack my Breloom and go for a Mach Punch. But it turns out that he has extreme speed, and this leads me to believe that he is gonna be a Banded Dragonite, you know. But I guess I shouldn't just assume it just because of extreme speed. And that is why I end up making a couple bad plays here. First I Mega Evolve to Charizard X, and I decided to go for the Dragon Dance to get a free Dragon Dance, thinking that he might be locked into the extreme speed. But that actually is not the case. He's actually, as we're going to see later, a weakness policy Dragonite, and he's going to go for the Dragon Claw, and after the Dragon Claw damage and extreme speed, he will be able to take out my Charizard. And here is when I believe Crawdaunt actually starts to put in work, you know. So and here he's just like me. He's underestimating the power of Crawdaunt. And so I go, like I said, I go for the knockoff, and knockoff has been buffed very good in this generation. And as you guys can see, I'm able to easily take out the Dragonite with a knockoff, and I was very surprised that I was able to take him out. And as you can see, he was the weakness policy variant of Dragonite, and right here he decides to send in his Scizor, and I'm just gonna take him out with an Aqua Jet. He probably thought that, I don't know what he was thinking, that he just sacked his Scizor, because I think that Crawdaunt is just naturally faster than Scizor. But anyway, take the Scizor out, and Gastrodon comes in. Like I said, the Spore on him earlier would indeed help me out, because after the Sword stance, I will definitely be able to take out his Ninetales even in the sun. Which I'm curious to why he didn't send in Ninetales yet. In the narration froze up for a second there. I mean, the video froze up for a second there, but that's okay. And like I said, I just assumed that he was sending Ninetales a little bit earlier, but I'm able just to knock out the Gastrodon easily with the +2 knockoff. And that is pretty much a good game. Little Gastrodon sweep going, and like I said, Ninetales when it comes in, especially after the Stealth Rocks, he'll be at about 50% and be able to easily take him out with an Aqua Jet. And all he has left is the Heatran, which offensive Heatran, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I said, I'm able to knock out the Ninetales very easily, and he's in this Heatran, and as we're gonna see, he is more of an offensive variant, I believe. Might be Specs, because he carries the Eruption. And after the damage from the Aqua Jet, Eruption is not gonna do enough, even though it's Specs and in the sun, staff, all that. Not gonna be enough to take out my Crawdaunt, and I'm gonna be able to take him out with one more Aqua Jet. So that was a really good game. Yeah, Crawdaunt, I'm gonna start making more teams with him, because he's very powerful in the knockoff. He's just been buffed so much this generation. Thank you guys for watching this battle. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, comment, sub, and I'm out.